Okay, this is number 8 out of the top 10 picking patterns that you should learn when you're starting to pick. And we start with finger picking because that is the first step to being able to pick with your actual pick, or just picking with thumb picking, or being able to sing and pick, or even be able to play chords. We don't want to focus on chords right now. We want to focus on the right hand. If you're playing the guitar right-handed, we want to focus on the right hand, which is the picking pattern itself, and getting good hand positioning, correct finger positioning, and then also practicing this perfectly at the slow tempo that will allow us to increase our tempo in the future once we can play this pattern 9 or 10 times straight through without messing up or having a problem. Then if we have a metronome, we increase the tempo of the metronome to play a little bit faster. But let's start with this pattern, which is the number 8 pattern in the top 10, and it's going to sound like this. This is without, of course, playing a chord. We could play a chord and sound like this. But we're going to play without first, just to isolate this hand. So it's going to sound like this: 4-1 together, 4-1 together, 2, 3, 1, 4, 1, 3, 4-1 together, 2, 3, 1, 4, 1, 3, 4-1 together, 2, 3, 1, 4, 1, 3, 4-1 together, 2, 3, 1, 4, 1, 3. And then the fingers itself are thumb and second finger, first finger, thumb, second finger, thumb, 1, 3, I think that was not right. Let's see. Thumb and second finger, first finger, thumb, second finger, thumb, second finger, thumb, like that. So, thumb and 2, 1, thumb, 2, thumb, 2, thumb. So it's a longer pattern to learn, but practice that slowly right here. So it's going to be thumb and 1 together. So thumb and second finger together, first finger, thumb on the third string, then you have your second finger on the first string, then your thumb on the fourth string, and then your second finger on the first string again, and then the third string, third string, thumb. So let's try it a little bit without me fumbling over the words. Let's try that. So thumb and 2, thumb 2, 1, thumb, 1, thumb, 1, thumb, thumb 2, 1, thumb, 2, thumb, 1, 2, thumb, thumb 2, 1, thumb, 2, thumb, 2, thumb. So those are the fingers that you're using. That's which fingers you're going to use here in the right hand. So let's try it again. Now if you're using a metronome, you're going to tap it on the downbeat, which is the 8th note. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. You're actually skipping 1/8 note in this pattern, and it's the very last 8th note after the 4th beat. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and we don't play anything on the and at the very end. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, like that. So that is the 8th pattern. We're going to play the 5-string pattern now. We're going to scoot our fingers down 1 string. Remember, we kind of assign our fingers to certain strings in this pattern. So we actually keep the thumb on the 4th string and the 3rd string, and our first and second fingers go on the second and first string in this pattern here. Okay, so we're going to move that up to the 5th string. So we're going to play the same finger position. The same fingers are going to play. We're going to play a different string now, and we're all moving it down in the bass a little bit. So it's going to go. Five, 2, 3, 4, 2, 5, 2, 4, 5 2 together, 3, 4, 2, 5, 2, 4, 5 2 together, 3, 4, 5, 2, 5, 2, 4, 5 2 together, 3, 4, 2, 5, 2, 4, like that. And then if you want to play the 6th string pattern, you just move your bass note and you play the 6 and the 4 in this pattern, 6 and 4. So think about these picking patterns as each one, when you're playing a 6-string bass note, you can actually alternate the bass. You don't have to play the 6-4. It's just good to start that way. In the future, you may want to actually add maybe a 5th string bass, a 6th and a 5th string bass, whichever one is appropriate for the pattern you're playing. So if I'm playing a G and I want to play the G note and then the B, instead of the G and then the D, which is the 4th string note, I can just do that instead. So it's going to be like this if I play the 5th string. Play the D and then bass note. I just do it that way. Okay, so let's play all that together with the D starting, then go into the C to the 5th string pattern, and the G and the 6th string pattern. So D starts with me. 1, 2, ready, play. Last time, and C. And G. 6-4 in the bass. And then D, like that. So that's how it'll sound. And we'll now go on to the next lesson, which is lesson number 9 for next week. I'll see you then.